The Zamir choral of Boston is actually a link in a chain that goes back to the year 1899, when a group of largely secular Jews in Lodz, Poland, formed themselves into a choral ensemble and called themselves HaZamir. They brought in the 18-year-old Joseph Rumshinsky to conduct. In his autobiography, Rumshinsky reminisced, quote, "When we stood up and started to sing, a holy musical fire was kindled by the first Jewish choral ensemble in the world," unquote. Well, there are some who might dispute that claim, but for sure, those young singers in Lodz and their conductor lit a flame, because soon there were HaZamir choruses all over Europe, and in North and South America, Australia, and in the land of Israel. In 1903, Leo Love became the conductor of the HaZamir Choir of Warsaw, Poland, and he composed an anthem that would be taken up by many of the ensembles. And when the modern Zamir choirs were started in the United States in the 1960s, and the teen HaZamir choirs all across the country a few decades later, this anthem became our anthem. Even though in the 1960s, when we started the movement, we weren't even aware of the earlier HaZamir choirs. Let's have a look at it. The music has a rousing patriotic feel in the bright key of A major with a joyous tempo, sharply chiseled rhythms, and rising melodic lines. The lyrics by David Frischmann reflect a resurgent Jewish secular nationalism. Look at the opening lyrics. Zamaru achim zamaru uvazimra ne'orer am. Now these words are a secularization of a well-known verse from Psalm 47. Zamru Elohim zameru, zamru lemalkenu zameru. Sing to God, sing to our King, sing. That word Zamir, in various forms, occurs 42 times in the Hebrew Bible, and in every occurrence it is used to sing a joyous song of praise to God. But the singing here is no longer directed to God, the heavenly King. Now it is a call to social action. It is a song that will awaken the Jewish people from its dark ages and into the Enlightenment. Then the choir sings a brief fugue on these words, V'kam ha'am v'ne'or v'chayim b'chayim yamir. The people will awaken and be enlightened and will exchange old life for new. Well, here again, Frischmann is riffing off a biblical base. The idea of wakening the Jewish nation from its dark slumber and seeing the light is found several times, especially in the book of Isaiah. Ha'am ha'holechim b'choshech ra'u or gadol. The people that walked in darkness have seen a great light, familiar to many of us from Handel's Messiah. Or Hit-orari, kumi, Yerushalayim. Rouse yourself, arise, O Jerusalem. The mystical 16th century Rabbi Shlomo Alkabetz picked up on this idea in his beautiful poem Lecha Dodi, itself inspired by verses from Isaiah. Kumi ori ki va'orech, uri shir daberi. Arise, shine, for your light is dawned. Awake, sing a song. At the end of our song, all voices come together again. Havu achim zamaru, heye veheye HaZamir. Brothers or comrades, let us sing, Viva HaZamir, hecheye HaZamir, give life. In 1999, the Zamir Choral of Boston visited Lodz, Poland, to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the very first HaZamir choir. We were greeted warmly by the local governor, and when we sang the anthem in Lodz, Poland, we felt we were reviving the voices of our musical ancestors from a century earlier.
to our economy, to our other parts of the life, politics, art, and the other domain, because they were very active and very important.
Thank you for welcoming us as the Zamir Chorale of Boston. But I think I speak for all of us when I say that at this moment, we feel that we are the Zamir Chorale of Łódź.
When they gave us some old papers from their city archives connected with the original Zamir Chorale, we could finally hold something in our hands that was a direct link to those singers of so long ago. In those days, every Zamir concert began with the Zamir anthem, a call to Jews to join in this exciting new expression of Jewish culture. When we sang the anthem, it was the first time it had been heard in Łódź since the Holocaust.